Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I will be talking about everything that you should know if you want to do crochet. So if you are doing crochet for the first time, this will be very helpful to you. So first thing is Slipknot. I have shown how to make Slipknot in my another video, to which I will give the link in the description. This is how you make a slip knot. So next step is how to hold the yarn. So now to hold the yarn, first of all you need to wrap the running yarn around your finger twice like this, then hold the yarn and stretch this thread like this. Wrap the yarn and stretch this yarn like this. So basically the trick is that this yarn should always be stretched, because you need to wrap it around the hook. So if this is not stretched and this is like this, you won't be able to wrap it around the finger. You can hold this yarn in any way. The trick is that this should be stretched. Okay, so my way is that I wrap it around the finger and stretch like this. Some people wrap it on this finger only and then they stretch. Okay, so after this, the next step would be to make a chain. To make a chain, there will be few things. First is you have to always put pressure here from where you want to pull the yarn. Okay, so first is yarn over and pull it from the loop. So if you are not putting pressure here and you are just doing like this, so you will be able to do it, but it will be a bit difficult. However, if you put pressure here and then it becomes easier. So from whichever loop you want to, let's say I want to pull the yarn from this loop, so I will pull pressure on this loop. Okay, let's say I'm not holding here and I want to do it. I will be able to, but it will be a bit difficult. See? Okay, so you really need to hold it and then, okay, so now how to make a chain. So to make a chain, you need to yarn over and pull the loop. Again yarn over, pull the loop, yarn over, pull the loop. So here one thing to observe is, whenever you pull a loop, you leave a chain. You pull a loop and you leave a chain. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so whenever we will be counting the chains, we won't be counting the one that is on our hook. The loop which is on our hook will not be counted, but only loops which we have left behind till here we will be counted. Okay, so how many chains I have made so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you can see that a chain has been formed, that is why it is known as chain. So the loop is coming out from the previous chain. Okay. So after that we will start with the stitches. Okay, so the most basic stitch is single crochet. So how to do single? Now I have 15 chains. To do single crochet I should have one extra chain. Like for example, I want to do 15 single crochet, so I should have 16 chains. Okay, so I will make one more chain. Now to do single crochet I will skip the first chain, which is just after the loop on my hook. So this is loop on my hook, from which this loop is coming, that is this one. We will skip this one and do single crochet in the next loop. Okay, so to do what we have to do, insert the hook in this loop, yarn over, pull the yarn from this loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Again yarn over, pull the yarn from both these loops. So now there are 2 main things to remember in this so that it becomes easier for you. First is this yarn should always be stretched. So in the beginning what happens is that our finger is not familiar with it, so we are not able to keep it stretched. It goes on like this. After some time your finger gets tired and you just leave it and it gets, it is not stretched. So make sure that this is always stretched. And second thing is, hold the loop from which you want to pull the yarn. Now I want to do second single crochet, so I will hold the loop from here, okay, like this, and then insert the hook. Again like hold it from here, from which you want to pull the loop. So now I want to pull the loop from pull the yarn from this loop, so I will hold this loop now. Okay, if I don't want put pressure here, then see, it becomes difficult for me. Okay, and also you will get big holes here because you are putting pressure on your yarn. So to avoid that, make sure you put pressure from where you are pulling the yarn. It also gives a clean look to your work. Otherwise, there are different kinds of pressures all over your work and you see that. It sees in your work. One more thing, you do not move your hands. You only need to move your hook. So in the beginning, we are not accustomed with keeping our hands like this. So to yarn over, we will try to move this hand. We will not try to move the hook, and you will move like hook will be stagnant and you will move your hand like this, or so don't do that. Keep your hand stable and move this hook only. And also you have to hold this loop also. Like, see, if I want to insert my hook in the next loop, right? So I won't be able to do that because this loop is bothering me. So you have to hold this loop also and then insert. Okay. So I'm trying to share everything that I faced when I started doing it. In the beginning, it takes time to get your hands on it because of these small things only. I learned all these things with practice. That okay, I will have to hold this, then only I will be able to insert inside this loop. Gradually your hands will adapt and they will detect what is wrong and they will adapt accordingly. So I should have 15 single crochets by the end of this. So now you will see that there are these V on the top of your project, right? So we have to count these. Again, this is a loop on your hook, right? This one, so it won't be counted. After loops after that will be counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay. So in the beginning, do count the number of stitches because we are not familiar with these loops. Like only with practice we get familiar. So it is better to count every time. So for next row of single crochet, we need to chain 1 and turn the work. Okay. Again, this loop on the hook will not be counted. This is the chain we have made. So the first single crochet will be made in the first single crochet that was in the last row. The last single crochet will be the first single crochet now. So in this one, the next single crochet will be done. The rest of the thing is same only. You have to insert your hook inside these under these V, okay, like this, and pull the loop and then pull the loop from both these loops. Okay. The only difference is there in the beginning of the work, which is you have to chain 1 and then turn your work. That's it. Rest of the thing is same. Always make sure that the number of stitches are correct to make sure that your work is straight. Like if there are 15 number of stitches in the beginning and going forward it reduces or it increases, then your work will either expand or go like a cone. So I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so this was single crochet. So next basic stitch is double crochet. For it we have to do chain 2 in the beginning and then turn the work. So to do double crochet, again I hope you understand this. This loop will not be counted, and other than this we have done chain 2. So 1 and 2. It will be skipped. We have to make our first stitch here, which is also the last single crochet we did in the previous row. Okay, here. So how to do double crochet is yarn over, insert the hook in first single crochet, pull the yarn, again yarn over, pull the yarn from 2 loops, again yarn over, pull the yarn from rest of the 2 loops. Okay, again yarn over, insert the hook in second stitch, pull the yarn, yarn over, pull the yarn from 2 loops, again yarn over, pull the yarn from 2 loops. Okay, so now this chain that we have made in the beginning, chain 2, will not be counted as a double crochet. Okay, so since I have made 15 chains, so I should have 15 double crochets at the end of my row. This pattern will also give you similar V on the top of your work. So these 3 things are the very basic things of crochet, is chain, single crochet and double crochet. Other than that, slip knot and how to hold the yarn. So if you know these 5 things, then you can make really good projects. I have completed this row. Now we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so I have made 2 rows of single crochet and 3rd row of double crochet. Now again back row for double crochet will be chain 2, turn your work and double crochet in the, so this is the last double crochet, this is the loop for it, insert here. So that's it. This is how you can make double crochet. See here, you can see that I will count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this one is the chain 2 that I have done in the beginning. It's not clearly visible. So this is not counted as my double crochet. Okay, the rest one will be counted. Similarly, in this case, this is the beginning chain 2. It won't be counted. Other than this, rest of them should be 15. Okay. So yes, these are the 2 basic stitches for crochet, single crochet and double crochet. Okay. Hope you got it, and it's okay if you are not able to get it in the first go. It will take time. It always takes time to get your hands on anything new. So the only trick is practice. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful to you.